Alright, instead of finally showcasing a practical option, I will be unboxing the Mastergrade RX-0 Unicorn Gundam 03 Phenex narrative version. To those unfamiliar, the Phenex is the golden variant of the Unicorn. Now this is the premium version, but there is a standard one, which I'll be comparing to this one in this unboxing. They both have a nice gold finish. However, the standard one has a pale gold, whereas this one has a more yellowish gold to it. And this one has tail stabilizers, only found on this and the Unicorn Perfectibility. So being a premium Bandai kit, meaning it's one of their online shop exclusives, right away you can see this is not your typical box. Most premium Bandai kits come monochrome, whereas in this case it's monochrome gold and brown. On the upper right corner of the box we have our Mastergrade logo along with the Era logo. This is also found in the Sinanju narrative version, but yeah, still part of the best century. And of course the Bandai logo in the bottom right corner of the box. Now turning the box on its right side, instead of your regular kit preview images, we have the kit's name. Turning it to its left side, we have the same but with the mandatory legal information such as product materials and warning labels. And the top and bottom of the box have the kit label with the box art. Now I want to make some comparisons with the standard version. We will be calling it the OG version for the remainder of this video. They have the exact same box size. Here are the dimensions. So yeah, let's open up the box and get ourselves an initial impression of the parts before we take a closer look. This box contains a manual, 31 plastic runners, 2 malleable wires, 1 reflective/color correction sticker sheet, and 1 water slide decal sheet. You heard that right, water slide decal sheet. But yeah, the parts you get are the standard gray, the golden parts, and keep note these are painted, so you are going to have a lot of bad nubs, but it can be remedied with the right marker. And of course the clear blue parts for the cycloframe. Taking a look at the manual, you can see that we have the box art in color. And on the back we have the decal and color guide. The manual is pretty straightforward. It comes with instructions in both English and Japanese on assembly and transformation. And if in case anyone was curious, this is the OG version's manual. Which does have a few bits of information on other mobile suits, but this manual is almost entirely in Japanese. Here we have the reflective/color correction stickers, It's the same as the OG one, but what's new is they give you a choice for red or golden eyes. And of course we have the lovely and very detailed sheet of what it's like decals. This is the exact same as what you get in the OG one, very similar to what you get in Verkok kits. But what's new is you get these red labels, and what's interesting also is that you get this General Revel ship insignia. Now for the parts, the runner I have here is for one of the Armed Armor DEs with the very nice golden finish. And I happen to have the same unused runner from the OG Phenex to compare the finishes. We can see here the OG has this pale gold and the narrative one has a more yellowish gold finish. And yeah, this is how the OG Phenex looks when it's fully built. And I'll do a comparison to this once I have this one fully snapped up. Now, besides the new finish, we have the tail stabilizers. These are segmented and supported by malleable wires, so once you have it fully built, you can bend it to whatever shape that you want. Up next is the runner for the shield and Phenex V-fins. You get an open one or a closed one, fixed, or you can build one that opens and closes. What makes this different from the other unicorn V-fins is that the one that opens and closes has this little hinge so you can change the angle. We then have a runner that holds another shield and the torso armor. This one for thighs and ankles, and also beam sabers. These are waist armor and extra head parts, as well as extra standard unicorn V-fins. Then you get two more runners for your leg armor. As well as two armors for the armor on the shoulders and arms. This kit also comes with beam effect parts for the beam sabers, and they come in pink. And of course the runner for the almost mandatory bazooka and beam magnum in regular gray. And what unicorn kit would be complete without the extra beam magnum ammo? Enough for 3 mags. Now if you're still watching, these parts are new. They're added to the Phenex backpack so you can attach the tail stabilizers. They will go on these parts from this runner, which holds a backpack and adapter, as well as the inner workings for a second shield. If you are any at all interested for the parts of the hands and inner frames, here they are. And as well as parts for the waist and thrusters. The rest of the inner frame parts are also standard gray for the skirts and waist. And same can be said for the torso and shield. And last of the gray parts, we have the leg inner frame. And let's not forget the standard blue runner for the feet and backpack. And of course we have the very nice clear blue cycle frame parts. These are laid out across the kit to give it a nice contrasting look. And lastly, the armed armor DEs wouldn't be complete with these two runners for the cycle frame. And yeah, that's all of it. I will have a time lapse and eventually a review on this kit, so watch out for that. I hope this video has been informative or helped you out in one way, shape or form. If it has, please give it a thumbs up. If there are other kits that you want to see featured here, let me know what it is in the comment section down below and I might just have it in my backlog. And as always, if you like this content and you want to see more, feel free to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. And as always, have a great one.